Let's begin with China, where in the first 6 months of 2022, GDP expanded by about 2.5%. There is that target, though, for the full year of 5.5%. That's more than double that. How and will it achieve that number?
Shanghai's GDP is less than 4% of China's GDP. And Shanghai's industrial value added is less than 3% of China's industrial value added. You're going to ask, why did it have such a serious impact? The answer is that Shanghai is the station through which all or most of the supply chains, domestic or international, they all pass through Shanghai. So if Shanghai stops, I personally believe that Shanghai has already more or less recovered. I expect for the rest of this year an average rate of growth of 5.5% or a little bit higher. But that will not get you to 5.5% for the whole year. That will get you to somewhere between 4% and 4.5% for the year. I think we have to settle for that. But if you think about it, that is still much better than the US, UK, Germany, and so forth. It's still better than almost all developed economies.
As you said, numbers need not necessarily be cast in stone, but whether you're looking at 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, what are the challenges to achieving a meaningful growth? And as you said, a growth which would far surpass global expectations.
Right. China has already come out even earlier this year to say that the emphasis is now on the quality of growth rather than the quantity of growth. Part of the quality of growth has to do with the quality of public health. That is, from amongst 1 million people, 3.7 persons die from COVID since 2020. Do you know what is the comparable number for the rest of the world? I did the calculation. For the rest of the world, it's 993 persons per million.
The World Bank says the global economy is hurtling towards a recession, possibly even stagflation. Do you agree with that assessment?
There's no question the developed world is heading towards a recession. Stagflation is something that Larry Summers has talked about. Now, stagflation basically means that you have a long recession coupled with persistent inflation. Now, whether that's true or not is hard to tell at this moment. It's very hard to disentangle the effects of the interruption of the global supply chain with the monetary phenomena of basically expectation-driven inflation. So that's hard to tell.